Here, our hospitals treat hundreds, if not thousands, of patients with winter-related injuries, from skiing and snowboarding accidents to just slips on icy sidewalks, even snow shoveling strain as well. And before the season starts, we're helping you raise awareness and promote safety this season. So joining us right now, Dr. Kareem Sobky from HCA HealthONE Presbyterian St. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate that.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, let's start off with the number one question here. What are the most common injuries that you see during this winter sports season?
Yeah, so it is that time of year again.
It is, yeah.
I can't believe it's here, but you know, we see on the skier side of things, we see a lot of knee injuries, meniscus tears, and then everyone's heard of the dreaded ACL tear, where we're skiing, we feel a pop in our knee when we take a pivot or an injury.
Yep.
On the snowboarding side of things, their knees are more protected, so we're seeing more shoulder injuries, wrist injuries with a fall, kind of, you know, with your arms out in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. What type of gear, you know, whatever winter sport you're taking care of, but what type of gear is basically a non-negotiable?
Yeah, helmet, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, again, I'm talking about, you know, the musculoskeletal injuries, but yeah, we need to protect our noggin, need to protect our brain. So, you know, using your helmet is mandatory in modern times. But overall, just checking your gear. So each year, checking your bindings, checking your skis, making sure they're ready to go, making sure that your bindings aren't cracking or things like that if you're a snowboarder.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's the role of do we wear braces? Do we wear protective padding?
I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah, you
like
know,
wrist guards or something like that.
The verdict's out. Definitely wrist guards if you're a beginner snowboarder.
Yeah,
that will help. You know, I ski with hip pads because for whatever reason my hip has gravity attached to the ice and it wants to land right there. So I wear some padding for that.
Yeah, absolutely. For parents out there, how can you promote, you know, being safe, about reinforcing these safety rules?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the age of your child. I'm a big believer in ski and snowboard lessons.
Yeah.
Even though your parents may be experts, it's a lot easier to hear, hey, do this, don't do that, do this safely from an expert, and training your children appropriately so that they'll protect themselves.
Yeah. And what about, like, you know, myths that a lot of people hear about? You know, what is one myth that you wish people would just stop believing about winter sports?
Oh, that it's easy. That anyone can pick up skiing. That anyone can pick up snowboarding. It's you know, it takes work. It takes conditioning. It takes learning ability.
Yeah. And
also some athletic ability. So.
You don't want to take away from the fun, but you also want to be safe out there for sure.
Right, and the snow is not always soft when you fall.
No, it is not. It is not. I went snowboarding one year with my wife, and we were basically getting off. This was the first run, and then she gets off the lift, and then she puts her wrist down on the snow, and she ends up fracturing her wrist. And we didn't even go down one run yet. Right. So every time she wears a wrist guard all the time. So safety is the number one concern.
Yeah. We as we age, we don't bounce as well as we did when we were kids. So
that's true.
We do get these injuries.
That's true. Dr. Sobky, thank you so much for joining us.
Well,
we appreciate
thank you so much.
You can watch all of our interviews, by the way, on our website. Go to cbscolorado.com. Michelle?